Yesterday late evening we arrived at Aswan. It's a beautiful Nubian city. Before going outside, let me show you the view from our balcony. There it is, the longest river of the world. So let's start our day with a visit of famous Philae Temple. See you there.
To reach Philae Temple, we will first have around 20 minutes by car to reach the pier, then a short boat ride. During winter, the boat ride might get fresh if you come early. It is very popular and the main attraction of Aswan, so it does get crowded. Go early if you want to get it for yourself. It opens at 7 am.
Aswan doesn't have that many interesting places to visit. A bit far away is Kom Ombo Temple and the famous Felucca Ride on the Nile. And also you can visit one of the Nubian villages, which has a great boat ride experience. But this is a good place to start your journey for Abu Simbel. Here it is. We reached the spectacular Philae Temple.
This temple wasn't actually here. It was at another place. But when they planned to make the high dam, they realized that they would flood the temple. So they moved it here to protect it.
Philae Temple was dedicated to the goddess Isis, the wife of Osiris and the mother of Horus. These three characters dominated ancient Egyptian culture. Construction of the temple started in the reign of Nectanebu I during 362 BC, and many parts of the temple were built during the Greek and Roman era.
great time here in this Philae Temple area, but now it's getting very crowded. So time to go for the next activity, Felucca Ride. But we'll be back in the evening for the famous light and sound here.
On our way back, due to the lack of mobile connection, we couldn't contact our car. So we had to take a local taxi. It is an experience. If you look at the car, you would wonder how is it still running. But the fact is that it is doing a pretty good job. I doubt any of our modern cars will last this long.
If you are at Aswan, Felucca Ride during sunset is a must thing. So let's have some ancient experience and spend some quality time over River Nile. Felucca is basically the traditional sailing boats used over the Nile in Luxor and Aswan. We started sailing quietly over the Nile following the wind. These guys have amazing skill to steer the felucca even through the narrowest stretches of the river, and the knowledge gets passed on over generations. It's a feeling I can't explain. From my childhood, I read a lot about longest river Nile in history book, and now I am over it. It feels like I'm living the history pages. It's an amazing feeling. So, it's an amazing experience in Felucca Ride, but it's time to go back to Philae Temple now because it's light and sound time and it's one of the best in Egypt. So, we don't want to miss it. Rush, rush, rush! Today we took it easy after a couple of long days of traveling, and we'll go for a relaxing visit of a local Nubian village. These villages are famous for local markets and colorful houses. And the ride to the village over the Nile is also very beautiful. As I love to cook, this dry food and spice shop was especially interesting for me. They have so many different types of spices under one roof. This is another local art where they make lovely designs inside bottles with colored sand. We do have one such souvenir from one of our last visits to Egypt. I'm not sure many people have actually seen these in the age of industrialization. This is a handloom and they have lots of handmade clothing. We really like this shop with lots of handmade wooden artwork and beautiful masks. Well, with COVID, needless to say that we all have started finding masks as our part of daily fashion. So we had a great time at Nubian Village. Before signing off, we'll have a cup of local tea here. Beautiful.
Today we'll be visiting the Temple of Kom Ombo. It's about 50 kilometers north from Aswan.
The Temple of Kom Ombo is unique because of its double design. Meant there were courts, halls, sanctuaries and rooms duplicated for two sets of gods. The southern half of the temple was dedicated to the crocodile god Sobek, the god of fertility, and the creator of the world Hathor and Khonsu. Meanwhile, the northern part of the temple was dedicated to the falcon god Horus and Hathor.
concludes our visit to Kom Ombo. Tomorrow we need to get up very early in the morning because we will go to Abu Simbel. We'll put that in another episode. But I hope you liked this episode, and if you did so, please give us a thumbs up. It really means a lot to us. If you didn't subscribe us yet, do it immediately, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notification of our upcoming videos. So, ciao for now.